Hello, and welcome to Exploring Digital Technologies at Bloomsburg University on the student-run radio station WHSK. This is Brittany at Bloomsburg University. Today we'll be discussing the topic of TikTok usage in teens and young adults and how it has affected the lives of people around us. This is a topic that needs to be discussed with the rising concerns of TikTok throughout the nation. TikTok is a social media app that allows viewers to watch short clips of footage on a variety of different topics. But the app has had a tight grip on the nation ever since the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020, when its rise to fame took place. Today I have here Dan Martin, a 25-year-old from Berwick, PA that attends Bloomsburg University. Nice to see you, Dan.
Thanks for having me.
So, when did you start using TikTok?
Started using TikTok probably around 2 years ago, I want to say.
So that was a lot later than most of the American users of TikTok today.
I would say so, yeah. TikTok was around quite a bit before I actually downloaded it. So
Why did you originally join TikTok?
I really originally joined TikTok. I just had a bunch of my friends sending me random TikToks that it would be kind of annoying to view it through the Safari browser on my iPhone. So I just downloaded the app so I could just do it through there so it'd be easier to view.
What did you originally think of TikTok before you downloaded it?
I didn't really look into it too much. I always had heard that it was just a bunch of 12-year-old girls doing TikTok dances and whatnot, which is not exactly up my revenue or what would come across my TikTok feed. But then once my friends started me sending a bunch of memes and other various things I'm just kind of into, that's probably when I downloaded it. So I guess when it kind of broadened its algorithm and stuff is when I downloaded it. So,
do you feel like TikTok is beneficial or a hindrance to your life?
I mean, it can be whatever you want it to be. I feel like I've learned a lot of things through TikTok, but I have also wasted a lot of time on TikTok. I mean, it's super easy to just, scroll on that thing for, an hour at a time and not even think anything of it. But I mean, it all kind of depends on what your algorithm is and the things you interact to. Because I did get educational videos about space or just anything really or biological sciences or something that would come across. But then I also just got stupid memes that absolutely made no sense.
Yep.
So it's kind of just whatever you interact with is kind of what you'll get. So I guess it can kind of be both. So.
And you had mentioned before that you did leave TikTok and you deleted the app. What made you want to delete it and leave the app?
I was just kind of wasting too much time on it. I guess I kind of interacted with too many dumb things on my algorithm, you could say. Yeah, I just and it kind of became a crutch for me. If I wasn't immediately doing something, I would just whip up my phone and start scrolling through TikTok, which is not good. It's especially since I've deleted it, I feel like my attention span has kind of grown a little bit because that's a big thing that people are saying. It's we're so addicted to our phones and that we always constantly need to be doing something with our hands or be engaged with something like TikTok, which is if you don't immediately like a video that happens on TikTok, you can just scroll to the next and maybe that'll be another one that gives you the dopamine rush in your head for it. So yeah, it's kind of I saw a few podcasts basically just on what dopamine does to your brain, and I realized that an overload of dopamine, which I was most likely getting through TikTok, was just something that I could go without, and it would make my life better if I had stopped scrolling through TikTok. So.
And on that note, how have you seen TikTok affect those around you?
I mean, I feel like it's a good platform that we can share everything with, or share like whatever we find interesting with our friends and whatnot. But I feel like people are definitely addicted to it. But I mean, it's not just necessarily TikTok. I feel like people are just kind of addicted to phones in general. I mean, if TikTok wasn't there, it would be Instagram, and if Instagram wasn't there, it would be Facebook. So, I feel like a lot of people just rely on their phones, and I don't know. I feel like if there was a push to make people not as dependent on their phones, and get the dopamine rush, get the whatever else that they depend on through these apps, that if they tried hard enough to like not use those things, I feel like their lives would kind of increase, or they would find more happiness in their lives because they could actually look around and see what's going around them, kind of like what I did. So.
Well, on that note, thank you, Dan, for being on my show today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I agree with Dan with much that he said, that the happiness of the nation has decreased since TikTok has come around, because especially young teens and young adults are so obsessed with their phones and this dopamine rush that they gain from TikTok. And I do think that it is a topic that needs to be addressed in the nation, and maybe not taken down. I know TikTok is at risk of being taken down, but it does need to be more regulated than it is today. So thank you for being on here today, and have a good day. Thank you, everyone.